Hey everybody, I thought I'd do a real quick update video on Pod 4. Construction's coming along, got the exterior walls up, the interior walls up, and booming on the roof. Today I'm going to hopefully get to some of the plywood and some of that kind of stuff and try to get this place closed in. So if you're curious what we're doing, would like a couple more construction tips, come on, check it out.
What are you doing?
I'm going to cut the hole in that bottom plate for that drain and just going to mark it. And see, then what you can do is measure from your line, right, like this. So I've got about 1.25 inches, so I'm going to come in about 1 1/8 inches from this side, which is right there. And about 1 inch. Let's go 1.25 inches from the back side. So I got to get that piece out of there.
With what?
I'll go get my jigsaw.
Okay.
All right, I'll be back.
That board is red.
It's actually, this is actually an important thing to note. So you guys know how you can go buy green treated boards, but these are what's called ground contact treated. And so there's a difference between pressure treated and contact. So these are for ground contact. If you can put them on the concrete, I want ground contact boards. So might be a fisherman designed to catch fish, or lure designed to catch fishermen, but I want to make sure I don't have any problems. So, all right, I'll be back. All right, guys. So this took me 6.5 hours to do. Work by myself pretty much the whole day. I had to stand a couple walls with me and that, but nothing major. As you can see, a couple things I want to point out to you. So if you look up there, there's a double top plate. You use that to tie those corners up there together. As you can see right here, see that break in that bottom plate right there? Okay, that's called a keyway. And so we want to make sure we're overlapping those keyways really well. And I'll block it from the bottom side too, as we stand this wall. I stopped the top plate right there because here pretty quick, I'm going to build, you look at my chalked lines down there, I'm going to build another wall that's going to come in here, which is going to separate the bathroom and the closet from the bedroom. So end of the first day, again, 6.5 hours. I only got 6.5 hours because I had to go to Home Depot to get some bottom plate. This bottom plate is ground contact, and I know I mentioned that earlier. But so this is up. So the next step for me is I'm going to sheet this thing with plywood real quick, and then I'll start building the interior walls and eventually get to the second floor, and then eventually get to the roof, and off we go. So day one. Well, so now I'm into day two, and as you can see, we framed in the bathroom, framed in the center wall. I boomed the second floor and began to put trusses and rafters up. This will be the bathroom. You can see the hot and cold water line running out from pod 3. That's where the toilet's going to go, the sink, and the shower. So it won't be a super big bathroom, but it's not really a big need in our lives. You know, a shower, a sink, and a toilet, and you'd be pretty good. I chose 2x8s for my joists because it only spans 10 feet, and that really, you know, is just dictated upon, again, what kind of span that I've got. I'm looking at here, you can look up top. I've got some of the trusses up, got one more to go. There's another one of those keyways that I was talking about earlier that you want to really make sure you cross. Just like in building Legos, you know, when you're a little kid and you're building Legos and you got to cross the keyway. Works exactly the same. So the trusses up there were designed to be 24 inches on center. I got them from a good buddy of mine that works in the lumber building, but the studs are 16 inches on center. So we'll go out here and kind of come up top here. So this room is going to be just storage. Because I had such a large available wall, I wanted to take advantage of it, and there was no reason to have 16-foot tall ceilings in a closet, so I just framed a second floor, and we'll just use this from storage. Here's looking down out of the crow's nest, out of the office, right where I'm speaking right now, out the side window, down at what the building will be. So from here, I got to get onto plywood, try to get the rest of the outside sheeted, and then I'm really looking forward to sheeting the ceiling, building the soffits and the fascias, because what this will do is keep the water out. I've mentioned in previous videos that once you start framing, you really just got to get on it, because you've got this exposed lumber out there, and you really want to make it tight. That opening right there is for the stairs. So the stairs are going to come up that wall right there, which is why I left that one truss out, although I'll put it in here after a little bit once I've got my measurements and I understand where everything goes. What a great view from up here, huh? So there's the pond clear over there. Looks like a long way away, but it really isn't. Yep, so that's my storage room. That'd be coming in through the back door. I will frame some other doors and windows, and as you notice, I didn't put any of them in but one. I only put one in because this is my access point to bring material in and all those kind of things, and I really want to get this building just weather tight, and then I'm probably going to get off this project and get on to some other things until the winter time comes, and then when the winter time comes, I'll be in here. I don't want to say full time, but I'll certainly be in here a lot. Going right through that door, that will enter into pod 3, into my living room. The door's already cut in there. I just have to take the plywood out. So again, the bathroom. This is the bedroom right here. Really looking forward to having a large bedroom. I've always wanted one. I'm come from the world where typically I don't, the master bedroom's, fairly small, and we spend a lot of time in there. So, for me, it was, worth the expense. And this is just kind of looking at it from the outside. As you can see, I still got a lot of plywood to add, but we'll get it done. Well, hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed the update. It's a lot of work, but it actually goes really, really quick, and I'm hoping to have it weather tight again really, really quick, and we'll get it all wrapped up and tied in, and then move on to the next thing. A lot of people ask me, how'd you learn to do all of this stuff? And the truth is, guys, is that I worked in this field a little bit when I was younger as a teenager, but it's just a constant process of learning, and I've messed some things up, but guys, anybody can do this. This is not rocket science in any way. So I encourage you all, you can absolutely do it. And if I can help in any way, feel free to reach out to me, at tagandb@lifedonefree.com. Anyway, I got to get busy. I got a ceiling to sheet. I got walls to build. I got things to do. So, until we meet again, go live a life, free. Go live it freer today than you did yesterday. Hold the line. Don't give an inch. Tag out.